How's it going, everybody? Blake here, and this is Rambling Movie Takes, coming at you with a review for the new Netflix original movie, Extraction, starring Chris Hemsworth and is directed by Sam Hargrave. A fun fact about this movie is that it is actually produced and based on the screenplay of the Russo brothers, who are known for directing such movies as Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, and also the hugely popular Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. And I will tell you that their thumbprint is all over this movie, even though it is not their movie. Particularly, it is Sam Hargrave's, who also has MCU ties, as he is, apparently, from what I read, the go-to stunt person on Marvel movies. Alright, so going into this movie, I had very low expectations. I did not expect it to be that great of a movie. I never really expect Netflix original movies to be anything special. You know, if anything, I expect them to be like passable, like rainy night type films. You know, Netflix is known for doing really good jobs with their series, but not with movies particularly. It is very rare that, you know, a movie goes straight to Netflix and actually turns out to be really good. I can think of only a few cases where I thought the movie that went to Netflix was really, really good. You know, like The Irishman or The Dirt, you know, the Motley Crue movie. You know, those two movies really stand out. I also really enjoyed that Mark Wahlberg movie that came out. You know, what was it called? Spencer Confidential. Like, I feel like that's an underrated movie. It's a perfectly passable film, especially considering it's on Netflix. But anyways, neither here nor there. So this movie, Extraction, is about a black market mercenary who has nothing to lose and is hired to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. But in the murky underworld of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible. Alright, so this movie, it sounds good, right? It sounds like it would be a kick-ass action thrill ride of a movie. It's got Chris Hemsworth in it. It's directed by Sam Hargrave, a Marvel stuntman. It's got the Russo's name all over it. This movie is average. It is an average action movie. And for the most part, I do feel that it is pretty generic. It is on par with what you would expect from a Netflix original movie. But that doesn't mean that it's not enjoyable. This is an enjoyable movie, for sure. I had a good time with it. But it is what it is. It is a rainy night film, in my opinion. This is the movie that when you're bored at home, you have nothing better to watch, and you see, hey, there's a new release movie. Why don't I check that out? And you click on Extraction, and you watch it, and you're like, that was alright, you know. And that's kind of, you know, maybe you'll love it. You know, maybe you'll think it's like this great movie. But for me, I thought it was just an average, generic action movie. It's fine. It's not bad. It's got some really cool moments. One of the scenes in the movie, you know, it's a one-shot scene that is absolutely incredible. Like, holy shit. Like, it really impressed me. You know, especially coming from a first-time director, I was like, wow. Like, he really did a great job with this one-shot. And I love one-shots. Like, I really, really do love one-shots. You know, my favorite one to this day is from Daredevil Season 1. Like, the hallway scene. Like, that is still, like, my favorite one-shot scene of all time. And, yeah. But yeah, like, that scene in Extraction, definitely like the best moment in the entire film, and it seems to go on forever. I'm not gonna like spoil you and tell you what happens in the one shot, obviously, but definitely check it out. It's definitely worth seeing just for that alone, in my opinion. But yeah, as a whole, I feel like the movie was just okay. I can't stand on the mountaintop and yell at the top of my lungs, "See this movie! It is worth seeing." But if it was, especially if it was in theaters, if it would have went to theaters, I think I would have been harder on the movie and just said, "Hey, it's probably not worth going to see." But considering you can watch it on Netflix, I think if you're just bored one night, if you have nothing better to do, especially during these crazy times with the big C going on right now, like, what do you have nothing to lose. If you're in the mood for a good action movie, a decent action movie, check it out. Why not? As for my rating, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, I didn't love it. I can't say I even liked it really. I just thought it was okay. The one shot really is what set the movie over the top for me. Had it not been for that amazing one shot scene, I probably would have given this movie a 4 out of 10. I'm just being real with you. I was not feeling this movie. I was not feeling it. It was like fine enough. I was not hating it, but I wasn't necessarily liking it. But that one shot scene was incredible. And that scene alone is worth watching this movie for, like I said. So yeah. So that's my review. Check this movie out if you have time, if you feel like it, if you're in the mood to watch an action movie, and the fact that it is a new release movie and there's not too many of them coming out right now. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean the world to me. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for the support. It means more to me than you will ever know. Let's get to 100. We're getting close. We're getting very close to 100 subscribers. Help me get there. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, follow me on Twitter at Rambling Blake, and follow me on Instagram at Rambling Movie Takes. Thanks again, guys. Y'all have a good one.